Let me send this link to the group. Nah, bro, I don't. You Gucci. You say you playing all navy blue? Yeah, I'm doing straight white.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to Charlottesville, home of the Virginia Cavaliers. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Virginia Cavaliers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
You know, coming in this game's gonna be tough. You know, playing here at Virginia, got a lot of respect for Coach BA, and you know, we had a tough game last year, 1-1. This guy got here to execute, man. The offensive line's got a block. I think the offensive line blocks, and defense get some stops. So going back to Kentucky with the W, but we'll see. Good luck, Coach.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Dropping back, it's Davenport.
And
the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Come into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the option. Now the pitch. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Quarterback adapted.
oh, he's open.
He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Listen, sometimes you know as a quarterback, I got to scramble, I get outside the pocket, nothing's there, live to fight another down. Good job not forcing the football. Incompletion, move on.
Snagged in the middle, it's high. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play. Oh, he's got some space. Made a defender miss. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Looking to get it in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
He'll take it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Bob.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. Touchdown, Kentucky! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people are probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal. They're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This off.
Turning it on.
Why the fuck is that so short?
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on 1st down. With the catch, it's Peppers. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. He might want another play. To the air on 1st down.
Oh, bro, you gotta
Working
get
that
that.
left side now. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They go to the wide receiver screen. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there.
Bro, I swear, you're gonna let the fucking injury sliders like turned up on this fucking game.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the ground game. Runs through a tackle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Nice move to pick up yardage. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field, what a big gain for the offense.
Lofts one high and deep. It's complete. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
Trying to bully their way in. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Dropping back, it's Davenport. Finds his big tight end. And he will score! Touchdown, Kentucky! A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure in his face and he lets it fly. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They'll try to get it through the air, using his feet to buy time. He's going to take off. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Gets it out fast. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They'll try to pop the draw. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
I like the poise by the quarterback on that play, too, because a lot of times, as a quarterback, you see the blitz coming, and immediately you want to audible, you want to try to throw the ball, but he knew that he had a good run play called, and he knew he could leave it on. Heads-up play by the QB.
Pocket breaking down. Connection to the right. Touchdown, Wildcats! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
It's going out of bounds. Fuck. Wasn't paying attention.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Leaves it with the back. Makes it past the marker. Right down the gut of the field. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cavaliers. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success throughout his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable, David. He continues to challenge himself each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Will we see more offensive firepower on display, or will the defenses finally find their footing? We're ready to go here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Off play action. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Breaks into the open.
Oh, it's a touchdown.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short. Find a way to get this offense in an upward trajectory, because so far this season, they've really struggled.
Well, you know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? It's their own defense. David, I know you love playing on teams with great offenses.
The Wildcats have their offense in high gear. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Davenport. Under fire. Trying to make magic with, there he goes. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Yeah. Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Wildcats, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they take it in for 6 more points. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you've got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And
I'm
no
gonna need
chance
y'all
at a
to
return
whoever the
here.
president
They'll
of
start
this league,
drive at
we're
their
gonna
own
have
25.
to adjust the damn.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer,
Lost one deep down the right side. It's a big stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Virginia. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
this offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really
should have been down 3.
Year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll come out to the 25.
So
No
what?
attempt at a return.
If I didn't have that gay ass fucking cover too, and you fucking had that long ass touchdown, I'm trying to get some stops. I gotta start playing smart, bro. Damn, forearm fracture? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? This is fucking ass, man. I need to pay my fucking running backs back. Tell them how to do it.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how...
He lets it fly.
Oh, fucking.
Fires into traffic, and it's picked off. He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Leaves it with the running back. Oh, he's got some space. Can't get him to the ground. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Finds a tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. And the Cavaliers are in the hurry up.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. The give out of the gun.
Oh, that's the safety.
Got enough space. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. The Cavaliers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Off the play fake.
Oh, you had that man.
Looking to buy time.
Oh, you had it.
Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Setting up for the extra point and the time. All even up after that one. Basically a brand new game.
And with a tie, guess what? Back to the offense, back to the offense. Which defense can get a stop? These offenses have been humming.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gives it to the back on the draw. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Using his legs, it's Witherspoon. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Davenport. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cruz. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grab near the sticks, it's High. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. The sweet feet buy a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz. He sees it, and that's what he does.
Oh,
really
no.
well. Sees it.
I did not need to throw that to him.
An early drive with a turnover.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven, if you try me, bad things are
I fucking hate you.
An early drive with the turnover. They get it on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down and more. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Virginia.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
This one in play, 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Oh, a double pass. Bringing the heat.
Oh.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success, you've thrown some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
Looking deep down the right side. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Find some room.
And, man, he had nobody around him. That has got to be embarrassing for this defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Momentum is such a real thing in college football. And scoring that touchdown here in this 2-minute situation at the end of the half is massive for them. It's going to help their confidence going in at halftime. If they're able to get this extra point and tie this thing up, watch out for them in the second half.
2-score ball game for the most part of this first half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Now adjusting. He throws back to the left. That could be risky. Makes a grab deep. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion. Just didn't seem like the quarterback and his intended target were on the same page there.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. He'll set up to throw. Here comes the heat.
Why the fuck is this?
To the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Kentucky, 35.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. Ripping through the defense. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Slithers into space. Touchdown, Virginia! And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He is a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of...
Oh, no.
If you...
And here's the third
Did not mean to
interception
second
of the
one.
night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
If you don't have good vision, you're not going to be a middle-of-field safety. You got a lot of ground to cover from hash to hash. You better be able to see the quarterback. You better be able to see routes and break on the football. Nice job seeing the formation, seeing the route, breaking on it, and making the interception.
Showing off the arms. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll send the tight end in motion. The inside handoff. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving closer to the red zone, it's at the 27 on first down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This area
I literally have
no
half my
problem
fucking
moving the ball with chunk plays.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're
I literally
down
have
2 possessions.
go look at my stream, bro. There's not.
Badly. You
I have
need to
like
have a takeaway. The
two
coverage
starting
is
players
gonna have to
on
be
defense.
way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up.
He's going for the goal line. And he launches it.
Turnovers.
Touchdown, Cavaliers. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. He has spent a lot of time in that end zone and an absolute assault on the scoreboard.
No doubt about it. And guess what? I get to make a lot of highlights. I can copy and paste all of these touchdowns, show everybody the game I had. The defense, well, you're just going to have to shake your head because you've been getting dominated.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Davenport. Unloads to the wideout. Finds his man. It's high. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit, too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack, first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so third in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Makes a grab past the marker. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. This Kentucky offense doing work. They're set up with another first down. To the air on first down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Line getting set on second down. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Singletary. Caught in the backfield, it's Witherspoon. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space, and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And when you go 5 wide, man, and you spread the formation, it puts a lot of emphasis on those trenches. And those trenches have got to be good. You've got to pick up those guys up front. They didn't do it, and they're getting their quarterback hit as he throws the football.
Wants to fire on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Fakes the grab. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them.
Kentucky, 35.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Paul.
Oh, he found a space on the right. He's at the 40. At the 20. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Defensive back.
He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late.
I don't even know why he's in.
Keep trusting him, keep spending. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
Hold.
Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia! They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. It's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
Well,
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's loose. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. The Wildcats headed quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. Fires to the wide out.
legit, like,
Oh,
look,
he had
there's
it
nothing
right
here.
down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an
I
opportunity.
legit don't have
for a
any
nice
fucking
play on
starters
1st
in.
down.
Damn. What is
They're
the
dealing
fucking
with a
injury
second
settings on in
and
this
long.
bitch?
To throw, it's Singletary. Here's a heat. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's open on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Well, it's a nice job there executing the run play and getting in for the score, but you got to wonder, guys, is it too little too late? They're still trailing by a ton here in the 4th quarter.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Let's go!
Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there.
I got to clip that so I can go back if I score right here and see how I just did that.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Rushes on him. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, the play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
Second down, he'll throw it. He's got him. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
Back to throw, it's Singletary. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle, it's Cruz. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game day.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. Scrambling away. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Fires on the move. Got him downfield. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and Just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he runs it in for a score. Touchdown, Cavalier. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the fourth quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Singletary. Extending the play. Here's a throw downfield late. Pulls it in on the left. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cruz.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games when we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do.
Turning it on. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Most offensive coordinators want to be really aggressive on second and short. And I love the quarterback here. He drops back the pass thinking being aggressive. Nothing available. Scramble. Give me an easy first down.
Throws to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Cruz. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Caught near the sticks, it's high. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Back to throw, it's Singletary. And it's picked off at the goal line. Inside the 50, past the 30, past the 20. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it.
Fucking offensive lineman knocked his ass down, bro.
Firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation, trying to get this thing close. The big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And
You can't edit your players.
The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation.
I think it was the other receiver.
The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Now the chance to take a knee and just put the finishing touches on this victory.
Yeah, and this offense has done their job, man. They've been so productive.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass.
I get this fucking team up.
Throws for the tight end. And it's Picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And he will step out of bounds, but what a way to get the ball back for his offense.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Steps away to find some room. Escapes the pressure going right. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. Clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.